The imperative theory of law is a legal theory that regards law as a command issued by a sovereign authority, backed by the threat of sanctions or penalties for noncompliance. This theory emphasizes the coercive and authoritative nature of law, focusing on the obedience of individuals to the commands of a sovereign power, rather than the morality or fairness of the law itself. John Austin's contribution to the imperative theory. The imperative theory of law is most famously associated with the 19th century British philosopher and legal theorist, John Austin. Austin's theory is grounded in the idea that law is a set of commands given by a sovereign authority which are to be followed by the subjects of the law under the threat of sanctions. Austin defined law as the command of the sovereign, backed by the threat of a sanction. Essentials of the imperative theory. 1. General course of action. Commands must be general, not specific. Example, a law that says no one should steal, rather than John must not steal. 2. Imposed by authority. Laws must be made by a recognized authority, with ultimate power. Example, the government enacting laws that citizens must follow. 3. Enforced by superior force. Laws are followed because there are penalties for breaking them, and those penalties are enforced through force. Example, police enforcing traffic laws, with tickets for violations. Criticisms of the imperative theory. 1. Ignores customary law. It overlooks laws based on societal customs and traditions that do not originate from a sovereign's command. To focus on coercion. The theory emphasizes punishment, ignoring that people often follow laws out of belief in their fairness or legitimacy. 3. Neglects morality. It separates law from morality, allowing unjust or immoral laws to still qualify as valid laws. 4. The gunman theory criticizes Austin's imperative theory of law, likening law to a threat enforced by a sovereign similar to a gunman, demanding money under duress. 5. Sovereign legitimacy. It assumes the sovereign's commands are always right, ignoring the potential for oppressive or unjust rulers. Scope of the imperative theory. The scope of Austin's imperative theory is limited to the relationship between the sovereign and the people in a legal system. Despite its limitations, this theory has been important in developing legal positivism. Legal positivism separates law from morality and views law as the command of a sovereign authority, regardless of its moral content.